What is something your partner did or something you did to ruin the mood during sex completely? Like that thing they did or that thing you did just ruined the whole mood. What is that? Please share with us either in the comment section or you can send us a message. With that being said, let's get into Reddit now. I had to solve this and I'm like, okay, what is something, you know, I know that internet likes to act like we also have this perfect sex life and nothing could ever go wrong. And I said, let me check. Reddit is the real place. Like Reddit is the deal. You will find it on Reddit. When I was fucking her, she asked me, whose pussy is that? So many times that she actually started to convince me that I didn't have any idea whose pussy it was. I got distracted. The first few times she said it, I said with utter confidence that it was indeed my pussy, and I did with it as I pleased. But after many more times asking that necessary and actually demanding an answer from me, I started to think that not only was it not mine, but it might not have been hers either, and perhaps was a loner who she maybe preferred it. Definitely just ruined me out of the moment. I'm going to say this, not everybody really likes the whole who's your daddy, whose pussy is this, whose dick is this. Get some people turned off, and when you keep doing it guy said he got confused like for a moment about what, like, this pussy is not even mine. Is it even hers? So here's another one. While getting error from my girlfriend, she stopped to reply immediately to a text her new friend Jacob, whom she met at Planet Fitness. Edit. Here's an update. She texted me an hour ago and asked if she could come over. I mean, why do people do this? Why is that mosquito just flying around? Why? I'm not gonna cut this video and say let me beat this mosquito, then come and won't start afresh again. We see the mosquito the way past like that. But why do people do this? You are having a nice time with your partner and you want to reply a message in the middle of it, like from a friend. Okay. Here's another one. In the middle of doing the do, she started crying and said, I have to learn to enjoy this so no one will ever love me. Another hookup, we were going at it and she looked me in the eyes and asked if I was almost done yet. She was getting bored. I feel sorry. So here's another one. I told my ex that I like it when guys made noise during sex. It feels weird when he's completely silent. I mean, right? It feels weird when you're silent. So he made noise for me. It was high-pitched and quick moans. Turns out he only ever watched lesbian porn. So he moaned the noises in his head. I never asked him to make noise again. In fact, I encouraged him to be silent. Like, you guys were like, Kilode, White, are you okay? Even my dog jumped. So, I mean, like, that's why he was moaning. And here's a comment to that, like, what the fuck? Who doesn't know how to just moan and grunt? Not every guy knows how to moan, especially since society is trying to make it seem like, you know, men shouldn't moan, or not all men should moan. It's not nice. Men should moan. Learn it. If you are enjoying it, express yourself. Okay. Here's another one. I had a girlfriend tell me this is the second yummiest dick I've ever tasted and started giggling. I immediately called a full retreat and got pissed. About a minute later, she told me she was trying to make a joke one of her girlfriends told her, but I ruined it by not asking whose was the best, to which she would reply, my daddy's. I later had to explain to her why that joke would never work while sucking a guy's dick. I mean, like, how are you sucking your man's dick and you go, this is the second yummiest dick I've ever tasted, and you want him to ask him whose is first, and you're going to say your daddy's? Ew! No way. Ew. Why the fuck would you tell him at the time you're sucking him why his dick is the second yummiest, and you want him to ask you? With the mint, I'm very sure. The mint. Here's another one. There's a couple of times where my husband lasts too long. I tend to suggest my favorite position during that time, as it's also his fastest. Sex is amazing, but man, after a bit it just needs to end. Yeah, girl, yeah, sex is great, but after a while sometimes I just want it to end so I can just go back to whatever I was doing, or just go back to resting or just sleeping. It feels good, but just don't want to keep banging like that. Okay, here's another one. During casual foreplay, the girl I was with was telling a story about her and her friend talking, and she referred to herself in the third person. During a pause, I asked, who is X? Implying that I had forgotten her name, which I had. Foreplay was over and I was out the door before the commercial break ended. You fellas, how do you do this? You don't know someone's name and you're just banging the person. I'm not gonna lie, I mean, there was a guy I was literally kissing for a while. Like, this guy would take me out on dates, we'll have a nice time, kiss like the rest. I never knew his name. The whole time we're going out, I just never asked, and I forgot to. Okay, here's another one. Whenever she queefs, it doesn't bother me a bit, and normally I'll just ignore it and keep doing my thing. So for people who don't know what queef means, it means vagina fart. When a girl releases gas or she farts through the vagina, that's what queef means, and happens during sex. So nothing to be shy about, nothing to be ashamed of. It happens. So for some reason, it embarrasses her and to no end, and she will go red-faced and start crying. Definitely kills it for us both. Why does she cry? Why is she crying? I keep trying to tell her that it's nothing to worry about, but it's just not getting through. It's okay, baby, it's fine, it's normal, it's natural, it's fine. Don't cry. He smacked my hand away when I was trying to guide his hand to a new place that wouldn't kill my clitoris. He didn't like to be told what to do, it turns out. Motherfucker, you will be told what to do when it comes down to my clit and when it comes out to my VV. You will be told what to do and you will fucking listen. You understand? You will fucking listen. Like, how the fuck? You don't want me to tell you what to do, you don't want to put your hand and your finger everywhere. No, you're listening. Sorry, baby. Okay, here's another one. This one was my fault, but I couldn't resist. She had told me about a sex dream she had where I was touching and she was saying, give me those ice cream fingers. Give me those ice cream fingers. I want your ice cream fingers. We both had a good laugh and then forgot about it and moved on with our lives. Several days later, we were getting frisky and I started touching her clit and she said something, oh yeah, don't stop. So I leaned down close to her ear, all sexy like and huskily whispered, you like those ice cream fingers? She burst out laughing, and the mood was completely ruined. But it was so worth it. This is why I don't tell a dude everything. I'm fucking you. It's not everything sexual I like to share with you. I don't want you to get the wrong impression. You understand? I might decide to tell you a sex story that happened, or probably a fantasy in my head. That doesn't mean I want to do it. That doesn't mean I want you to do it. I might even be telling you about a friend and you'll be thinking, for what? Well, he said it was worth it, so I guess they both had a good laugh. So it was definitely, worth it. Okay, let's look for a few more before we go. Okay. He's attempting to rub my clit, and instead is giving my lower left labia a Swedish massage. I don't expect every partner to have an innate sense of my anatomy, so I grab his hands to reposition. He refuses and goes back to the same spot. Dude, why do you got to be so stubborn? Why do you have to be so stubborn? Let her take your hands and put it the place she likes and wants you to fucking touch. Why do you have to be so stubborn? What does everything have to do with ego? Come on. Let's see. So I move his hand again. He goes straight back to the labia. Flicking and says, "Don't interrupt me. I know what I'm doing. Just relax, baby." Like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck, man? Just relax. If she was enjoying it, she wouldn't have been bringing your hand to put it elsewhere. She wouldn't have distracted you. She would have laid there beautifully and moaned beautifully. No. But instead of taking corrections, you want to be the man you are. Odogu, relax. Or just shifted your head like, guy, move. I ain't into that. Move. So let's see how this ends. So, condescending tones and having my labia massaged while my clit cries from abandonment is probably my #mood killer. Yes, let me say this. I'm all up for kiss the labia, suck the labia, but you have to understand this. The only reason I want you to fucking go to pay attention to my labia is because I want you to take the focus away from the clit, like just a little bit. If the sensation is getting much, if I'm feeling it, when you're sucking my clit and I'm feeling that sensation, I'm feeling that touch, I'm moaning, it's like I want to go, I want you to enter me. It's like I'm just, that time I don't want to come. I want you to ease up. Probably shift your head down to the labia part. Go there, do your thing, lick, suck. But don't take too long. While sucking, bring your lips back up to the clit. So for you to focus on the clit, on the labia, thinking, oh, she's gonna get so much pleasure out of that, and she trying to take your fucking tongues or your hand back to the right place and you're refusing. Knock. Hopefully you've guided your partner, you've taught your partner, well, this is the right way to suck my clit, this is the right way to do it. Hopefully you've done all of that. So that's my time with you guys for today.